To be better is to be aware of your setbacks, your weaknesses, your flaws, and to try to overcome them. Be better is dedicated to healthy self improvement and learning how to become the version of yourself that you're meant to be. It's not about being perfect, it's about making progress on this journey in life. And a big part of this Be Better channel is my own personal journey. I like to share my own journey here on this channel to help connect with anyone else that's watching and listening. Instead of just saying, oh, you guys should do this or that, and like, oh, if you do this simple trick, this will make you so much better at this thing, or this will improve your life in one day or one week or whatever. I like to share my own experiences with people and take my knowledge and what I learn in life and try to apply it to different topics and situations that I discuss on this channel to see if I can connect with anybody and maybe help other people figure things out. That way I can also keep myself accountable and still try to help others by simply talking about ways to improve yourself. So for this video, I'm going to be sharing some updates on my progress and how I'm choosing to be better every single day. Starting off, I do want to apologize for my lack of uploads these past couple of weeks. I've been very busy with work and I've also been moving. We recently got into a new home where we aren't paying as much in rent, so that's going to help us save a lot of money and definitely be very beneficial on the financial side of things. So that means more money is going to be primarily put into things like my high yield savings account, as I am hoping to save for a house in the near future. I'm also trying to put more money into my Roth IRA as well as my brokerage account, but I haven't been doing that a whole lot lately. Just been dealing with a lot of like major expenses that have been putting me a little bit behind where I would like to be, but that's just how life goes sometimes. And now that those expenses are paid off completely, they're behind me, I'm getting back on track to where I'm trying to be at, and I'm saving better already. The Roth has seen steady growth these past few months, and that's mostly just because I put all money into the Roth into major index funds that track the S&P 500. I don't try to chase individual stocks because there's a lot of risk there, so I go with what's a bit safer. Obviously it still dips now and then. It's just how the market goes, unfortunately. But overall, I've definitely seen some good growth so far, so I'm content with it. I have been doing research into things like CDs and bonds to try to find good fixed rates that I can put money into for a short period of time, but I haven't really found a lot recently that's been any higher than my high yield savings account or the percentage growth that I've had in the Roth, so I haven't really pulled the trigger on any of that type of stuff yet, but I am still doing research on it. Anyone that doesn't know, a CD is a certificate of deposit, which is basically like a savings account in a sort of way where it has a fixed interest rate, and you have to keep the money in that account for that fixed period of time. Like, it could be like 6 months or several years. Whereas bonds are like sort of like a loan that you give to like a corporation or even the government. They pay you back with interest after a certain period of time. Like I said, I haven't really put money into either of these things. However, I'm still like keeping tabs on them for now, especially as like interest rates are being cut and just seeing how the market's going. Overall, the financial side of things has seen some steady growth these past couple of months that I've been pretty content with, so I'm going to continue to improve as I continue to learn as well. By today's recording, I have been doing my Duolingo lessons and learning Spanish for over 300 days now. It's a steady learning process, and I am getting better with it. Right now, it's not a major priority, it's not top focus, so what I'm learning, it's steady, slow learning, but I'm still content with how things are going so far. I'm learning new words, new phrases every day, and I'm chipping away at the learning process, and I'm forming basic conversations pretty well. So, happy about that. Moving on to the more physical side of things, I'm definitely getting closer to walking around 180 pounds. Right now, I'm typically walking around at about 179, and it's been pretty consistent, so I'm very happy about that. And to keep up with that, I am trying to make sure I get more good fuel in my body and just getting better sleep, which I've been able to do more consistently lately. I'm also trying to put better emphasis on training till failure when I'm in the gym and pushing myself more. I usually go right after work, so I am a bit tired, a little bit fatigued while I'm getting there, but I know that I just need to push through that and just keep grinding, because I'll be hitting that low energy period in the afternoon where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling tired, but when I push through that, I'm able to feel a lot better and shake it off, and I'm able to put in good energy into my workout. So I also feel that my strength is improving steadily, so obviously I just need to keep up with that and push closer to my goals. So that's pretty good. Recently, I went to the local rock climbing gym with my buddy. I haven't gone there since like early June or so. I used to go with him a few times, so it was nice to go back with him. At this gym, they had like these different difficulty rankings for the different, I guess, paths on the wall. So for like the beginner level, it's VB to V0, intermediate it's V1 to 2, V3 and 4 is advanced, and then so on until you hit legend status at V9 and above. When I was going with my buddy before, I was able to do V2s pretty easily and managed to do one V3, which was cool. And then this last time around, after not going for a few months, I was hitting a lot of V2s and hit a couple of V3s pretty easily as well. So that was pretty nice. I definitely enjoy rock climbing, and it really benefits my grip strength, which is cool. So that might be something I try to do every once in a while, but we'll see on that. I don't want to pay for another membership if I'm not going to be there all the time. For boxing, unfortunately, I just haven't been able to go a lot this past month or so. The biggest problem is timing. My boxing gym is only open for like an hour every evening for one class, and I'm just not able to adjust my other commitments to make it. So unfortunately, I have been slacking in that area as of late. And again, I've also been busy with work and moving, so other things take priority. But to fix this, I'm going to try to do more things like shadow boxing when I can. I'm actually able to set up my own bag here at this place, so I can get some good bag work in when I'm at home, which is good. This will be very helpful since I can get some better training in without needing to actually go to my boxing gym. At least I can hit a lot of rounds on the bag and do some basic training there. As far as the creative side of things go, obviously I haven't been doing a lot for this channel as of late, but I am doing what I can now, which is what's important. I did record some videos this last week, but I didn't like how the footage turned out, so I am more than likely redoing them soon. I am working on a few video scripts that I think will make good videos, so stay tuned for those. What else? The shorts seem to be getting some pretty decent views, so I will try to get those out more often as well. I think my biggest roadblock with this channel is just not wanting to come off as fake or inauthentic. There's been many times where I've like sat down and recorded a video, and I'm re-looking at the footage, and I'm like, this just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel natural, doesn't feel genuine, which kind of sucks. But like I said, I want to be authentic, so I just got to keep trying. For film, I did recently get hired to write a short film for a producer in my hometown. I'm not able to discuss a whole lot of it, as I did sign a contract and NDA for it, but I'm very excited to pursue this opportunity. Much of my creative time will be going to this little endeavor until it is done, but hopefully I can get a few solid drafts done in good time. As of right now, I just finished draft 2. The guy really liked draft 1. He told me it's as good as a draft as like a second or third draft, so that was awesome to hear. And there wasn't a lot of notes on the script, so that was pretty cool. So I'm hoping he likes the second draft. If I do good enough of a job, hopefully this will lead me to other writing opportunities, and maybe one day I'll be making some feature-length films just like I want to. Outside of that, I haven't really been able to sit down and actually write too many times recently. I am hoping to do another short film before the end of this year, but we'll see. At least a microfilm, like even just a minute or so long. I haven't made many films this year, and I wasn't really happy with the latest one that I created, so I would like to make a real good one soon to end the year on a good note with film. I especially need to film soon because really soon I'm not going to have a lot of time on my hands, because starting late January, I'm going back to college. Thankfully, my local college has a lot of online classes, which is going to be very helpful for me since I need to balance working full-time, my other life commitments, my creative projects, and everything else that's going on in my life. I am going to be pursuing a bachelor's degree in business administration. I'm interested in learning to become a financial advisor. I think that's a very interesting field to work in. And now that I know that that's something that exists, it intrigues me. So I have a good motivation to go back to college right now. So I'm excited about that. Thankfully, I did do some college classes right after high school, and then I took a break because I wasn't really sure what to do with myself there. But now that I have a proper goal and I have these credits already, that's going to help me out a lot and speed things along nicely. So I'm very happy about that. So with all these developing opportunities and consistent workload, I've definitely got my hands full for the foreseeable future. I know that I need to work on my time management skills and improve those in order to succeed in all these areas. To do that, I start with little things at a time, such as like prepping my gym bag before work so I can change and head right to the gym. Instead of going back and forth, wasting more time and gas, I can just go straight to the gym since the gym is closer to my work than my house. I'm also going to start doing things like automatic deposits so I can save a little bit of time instead of manually putting a little bit of money into my high yield or the Roth. I can just have it go in automatically, have like a base amount per month or whatever. So that'll save me like a little chunks of time where I can focus on other more important tasks. I'm not going to be able to master it all overnight, but I know I can do it. I'm going to take things one step at a time and slowly improve my methods and my way of balancing my goals. Like I said before, it's not about being perfect right away. It's about making progress and doing the work. So that just about sums up the update video for December 2025. Expect more videos soon. If anyone has any advice or feedback, or anyone wants to share some goals they're aiming towards, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. That's going to be it for me today, you guys. As always, be safe, work hard, and always choose to be better. God bless.